Good afternoon, everybody. Joel Sassler here at Kiley Brothers Memorial Field for girls MIAA Division I softball tournament game. Game number 2 for the Tanners. And the Tanners go up against St. Paul Diocesan. And we got one batter down so far, top of the first. No score, 1 out. Abby Betancourt on the mound for the Tanners. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Peabody gets right back at it today after beating Milford 9-5 yesterday. And we're in the round of 16, so the winner here will be in the round of 8. Strike 2 on the batter, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this is number 2 at the place. Traylon Shea. And she is the catcher. And that's actually 2 outs. 2 outs. So up next is the pitcher, Bella Mara, number 12 at the plate. Actually, no, this is, I apologize, folks, the scoreboard was wrong. There's only 1 out, and the count in the batter's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3, 2 outs. Here we go. So come up next is Bella Mara. She is the starting pitcher, and she is a sophomore. So we're under cloud-covered skies, but the temperature's not too bad, and looks like no rains in the area, so we should be able to get the game in no problem today. One ball, 1 strike. That's high ball. Abby obviously has had a phenomenal year. Anyone who's been paying attention to girls softball on the North Shore knows how well she's done. And that's man on first. Abby has finished the regular season with 227 strikeouts to lead the North Shore, and she had a 0.74 ERA, 103 innings pitched, 0.74. It's a shot to right field. She comes up with a clean. That's the cleanup hitter, number 9, Alex Teague. So first and second, 2 outs. Ava Grant is up bat for St. Paul. So St. Paul get their record for you, but they had a very good year. They also won their first playoff game. Fouled it off, strike 1. St. Paul plays a schedule out in the Worcester area. They play such teams such as Leominster and Milford. They beat Milford 14-0 earlier this year, who we beat yesterday. So they have a pretty strong lineup. So early opportunity here for St. Paul. First and second, 2 outs. Outside. That's 2 balls, 1 strikes. Here we go. I found the nickname, the St. Paul Knights. St. Paul Knights. Strike. Nice rising fastball by Abby. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 men on. Top of the first, no score. Fouled it off. So Abby came in yesterday. She did not start the game. Avery started. Abby came in, relieved. Then Avery came back, and then Abby closed out the game. So very interesting. Strike. Fouled it off. Once again, 2 balls, 2 strikes. St. Paul beat Marshfield, 21 seed. St. Paul, the 12 seed, 7-3. Fouled off. Good at bat. Like Abby to get a grip on that ball. So 3-2. Runners will be off with the pitch. So big moment here early in the game. Fouled off again. Ava Grant having a great at bat there for the Knights. Hit to the first baseman. Lizzie Betancourt picks it up, steps on the bag, so Peabody escapes. St. Paul leaves 2 runners on base. Not something that you want to do. So, exciting time here at Kiley Field. Once again, this should obviously be a very competitive game today. And the winner will be going, as we said, to the round of 8. And good possibility that we could be meeting up with our old friends from Wachusett, who we beat in the semifinals last year. Songus, I believe, out in Lowell, I believe it was 3-2 that game. So, and they are the 4 seed. So if things go to par, that would be who we'd be playing. Interesting scheduling is that we had back-to-back games. Wachusett does not play, not tomorrow, but they don't even play till Friday. And they'll be hosting North Andover. North Andover's a 13 seed. They beat Newton South 24-3. Wachusett beat Concord Carlisle 7-0. So obviously North Andover can hit. Wachusett went 20-0, I believe, undefeated this year. So and they've been, I believe, a softball powerhouse for a number of years. So that should be a competitive game. And it'd be nice if North Andover could pull up the upset and we could host the game. But we'll have to see. But as I said, that game is going to be Friday at 4 p.m. And early indication is the next game will be on Saturday if we can get through what we got to do today. All right, so here we go. Peabody, their traditional leadoff batter, Abby Betancourt. Abby on the regular season bat .538, led the North Shore with 8 home runs as a leadoff batter. And just a pleasure to watch. And here we go, folks. Here it goes, deep, left field, deep. It's gone. Leadoff home run for Abby Betancourt. Puts Peabody up 1-0. So, great start for the Tanners. Their numbers? Yep. All right, so here's Logan at the plate, batting number 2. She's got 7 home runs on the year. Looks like it's going to drop in front of the center field, and it does. So Peabody gets their first 2 batters out. Gets their first 2 batters on, excuse me. Pass ball. Logan takes second. One all the count. Logan on second. Bo at the plate. Good eye. 2-0. There goes Logan. She gets third. Ball gets overthrown, but it's backed up by the left fielder. All right, so here we come, back at the plate here. That's a ball 4. So Bo will take first. Logan's at third. Traditionally, what will happen here is Coach Palmieri will have the runner on first go to second to try and draw the throw, which most teams won't throw down. And then because there's, Logan's fast and she'll be able to get at home. And there goes Bo. And as I said, she just basically jogs it down, try and draws the throw, does not. So here's Avery at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Second and third, no outs. Good opportunity for the Tanners. That's low. It's ball 2. It's a high. It's low. So lows the bases. Penny Spack at the plate, bases loaded. Petty can certainly drive the ball, capable of hitting a home run as well. This Peabody lineup up from 1 through 9, anyone can put it out. Strike. All right, so Penny Spack at the plate, bases loaded. 2 strikes on the batter. Peabody doing a good job of usually getting they usually will shorten up the stroke. And Coach Betancourt talked a lot about this during the broadcast yesterday. The Peabody girls have done a very good job of shortening up on the bat, and with 2 strikes, keeping the ball in play, not striking out. So let's see if we can make that happen all over again today. Strike. So once again, 2-0. Excuse me, no balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded. Lumazny on third, Bo Betancourt on second, and Avery on first. Good take by Penny. Give her a lot of credit. Tough pitch to take there. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So shot up the middle is going to get through. Here's Bo. She's going to make it home. And Avery takes third on the throw to home. No cutoff. So there you go. Peabody gets 3. Just like yesterday. 2 RBIs for Penny Spack. Had a big 2-out base hit yesterday. High, ball 1. So Avery's on third. Penny's on second. Still no outs. Good cut by Lizzie Betancourt. Lizzie's the freshman who started Coach brought her in slowly this year. I thought she did a nice job with that. And now, as we're into the playoffs, Lizzie now starts over at first base. And she made some great plays today. And yesterday, I'd say, I don't know, great routine plays, but it's always pressure here in the tournament. So, give her credit. And as I said, hasn't missed a beat since she's taken over the starting role. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a shot. It's going to get down. It's going to get past the left fielder. Lizzie's going to go for 2. Throws to third. 2 runs score. 5-0 Tanners. So Tanners just hitting all over the place here. Not so sure the Knights have seen this type of activity. Matter of fact, looking at the scores this year, the Knights have not given up more than 8 runs in 1 game. 8-7, and then pretty much everything low digits. So they got to be a little bit shell-shocked here. 5-0, still no outs. At the plate now is number 15, Kylie Doolin, excuse me. Kylie's a starting third baseman. 2 balls, 1 strike. So Peabody really trying to pile on here. Doolin fouls it off. Strike swinging, so she's going to go down. So that's going to be the first out for the Tanners. And here's up at the plate, number 14, Caitlin Burke. Fly ball to center field. She makes the play. Lizzie stays at second. So 2 outs, 5-0 Tanners. Peabody sends up their 8th batter of the inning. Number 8, Lauren Malcone. Lizzie takes third on the pass ball. One ball, no strikes. Strike. One and one, 2 outs. Lizzie's on third. Strike. Five nothing Tanners. Top of the first. Excuse me, bottom of the first. Foul ball over our heads. Out of play. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Low. Pass ball. Here comes Lizzie. And she scores easily. Oh, no. It's ball 4. It was ball 4. So we believe it hit the batter. That's why she took. So here's Abby. So Peabody's batted around here in the first inning. First and third, 2 outs. 5-0 Tanners. This is what you want to see when you're the home team and you're the top seed. And there's batter taking second base as they traditionally do. Try and do the throw down. The Knights are going to have none of that. So second and third. Change up high. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Foul tip. So get a hit here. Probably drives in 2. Nice job fouling off. Abby stays alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Outside, good eye by Abby. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, she just got a piece of it. Nice change up by the Knight pitcher. A little bit high, and Abby did good just sitting back and getting a piece of it. Not an easy pitch to, A, not to swing, it's so slow, and B, just to not get too in front of it. Nice piece of hitting there. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3, fastball. Gets it by us. That's a big strikeout by the Knight. So Peabody plates 5 here in the bottom of the first. So as I was saying earlier, St. Paul, decent record out there. They closed out the season pretty strong. They won their last 3 games. They did lose a 2-1 game to Leominster, and early in the season Leominster beat them 3-2. But well above 500, that's for sure. And coming into the tournament, their record was 14-6, so now they're 15-6 after their first victory. Your hometown Tanners had a regular season record of 17-1. They won their first game, so they're 18-1. All right, so Abby Betancourt takes over on the mound for the Tanners. And we've got number 15, Mac McGowan, right fielder. Fouled off first pitch. So I would want to be facing Abby after striking her out. Abby will come in, not that it really matters, I'm just saying if it was me. But Abby will come in and throw the heat no matter what, that's for sure. Strike 2. Shout out to PATV for broadcasting the game here live today, and hope you're enjoying the camera angles. Ball hit slowly to second baseman. She comes up with it. Nice play. Here's number 3 at the plate. Caitlin, and she's the designated hitter. 1 ball, 1 strike. It was J.J. Emerson, second, who made the play for the first out. Ball is high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on here. Top of the second. Strike 3. Strike swing. This is number 11, Mia Condilas. Ball high. Foul ball. 2 strikes on the batter. So, top of the second, 2 strikes, 1 ball. Right down the middle, strike 3. So that'll do it. Nice inning by Abby. Little defense, couple strikeouts. Come back up, and now we'll have the meat of the Peabody order, 2, 3, and 4. Womasny, Betancourt, and Grieco. Another opportunity for the Tanners to just put a few more on the board. And you know, one of the things I enjoyed doing the game with Coach Mark Betancourt yesterday, and what he talked about, and it made so much sense, is that you don't want to give the lowest seed any hope. You want to take care of business, because the longer they stick around, the more confident they're going to get, and that certainly can't help out in the late innings or the fourth quarter. So that was a excellent piece of advice, and that Coach Betancourt gave me yesterday, and we're going to stick with that here. Peabody does a nice job with the field today as well. Looks like we got a little rain overnight, and not quite certainly not going to be a dust bowl down here, but they did a nice job getting the field all cleaned up. And pitches mound around second base tend to get a little bit muddy sometimes, but no show of any precipitation any place. Low and inside, ball one on Logan. Fly ball, center field. Looks like the center fielder should make the play, and she does. So one out for the Tanners. Up next is Bo Betancourt. Bo singled her first bat today. Over the third baseman's head. She's going to take the wide turn. They're going to get in quick, so do a nice job of holding it to a single for Bo. Avery Greco at the plate, starting center field today for the Tanners. Batting cleanup. Avery calls for timeout, and she's granted it by the home plate umpire. It's a strike. Strike two. Foul. Out of play. Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Man on first, 1 out. 5-0 Tanners. Bottom of the second. Foul tip, so Avery stays alive. The shot, center fielder, it's right at it, hit right at her though. So center fielder's made 3 nice plays today. That'll bring up Penny Spack. Penny had a single, the bases loaded, drove in a couple. She got 2 of the 5 RBIs today. Tanners. Foul back. Change up. Throw down the first, she's safe. Nice change up, and a call for a strike. When you see it live in person, it's pretty impressive how slow the ball travels. There's your fastball. So as a batter, you're trying to time your swing with the fastball, and all of a sudden you get this changeup, and it's just hard to react to it and sit back on it. Most batters will swing and they'll be early. Some batters will try and sit back on it, but very difficult. Most will just watch it go by. Here's a shot. It's going to be right field. It looks like it's going to be out of play. Hits the top of the fence. So Penny get another shot. No balls, 2 strikes. Change up high. Post would love to get to second base, be in scoring position here with Penny at the plate. Fly ball, deep center field, but high. She's under it though. Makes the play. So the Knights don't give up anything in the second. We move to the top of the third. Peabody Tanners 5 and the Knights 0. There's my good friend Anne-Marie Tobin keeping score, because I don't like to do that, Anne-Marie, so we're going to get you to sit down here in an inning or so. Never been a favorite pastime of mine. Here's a good shot of the crowd, folks. And I got a good feeling St. Paul travels pretty well themselves. It's a great shot of center field and playground, and good shot of all the fans here today. Nice to see. I see a bunch of fellow classmates supporting the team. That's great to see here. All right, so we move here to the top of the third. 5-0 Tanners. And number 7 at the plate, so this is the number 9 in the batting order. Izzy Tortora. My copy is a little bit faded, but I can usually get the first names down, that's for sure. No balls, 2 strikes. High, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled off. Foul back, staying alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks like they're running out of balls here. So many foul balls. Strike 3. So Abby's, as usual, she's found her groove. Top of the order for the Knights here. Emma Nordal. Change up high. Knights made a little bit of a noise in the first inning. They got, I believe, it was two men on, but was ball too high. Outside, so 3-0. Let's see if Abby just throws this right down the middle here. Nice, 3-1. Three and 2. So yesterday, Milford did a good job of getting their bat on the ball. They definitely got their hacks, and we'll see how the game progresses here today and how St. Paul does. Nice job, fought it off. 3 and 2. Because I can guarantee you, if you're not swinging, Abby's going to throw it down the middle, and you'll be walking back to the dugout. Nice job by the batter, stays alive. That's why it's so important if you're the Peabody tennis to get out to a good sized lead, because you might scratch out 1 or 2 or 3, but it's tough to put up big numbers against Abby Betancourt. Strike 3. 2-0, 3-0. That's fine, but you start getting up to 6, 7, 8-0, and the other team is somewhat of an insurmountable lead. At least I've never seen anybody come back with that type of numbers against Abby Betancourt. Strike 1. Traylon Shea at the plate. Traylon is the catcher. Fouls it off. So 2 strikes. That's low. 1 and 2. Ball, well, I think it slipped out of Abby's hands. Just stayed alive with foul tip. Two and 2, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 3rd. So gotta give the Knights, they're hanging in there. Ball hit the second baseman up, gets right by her. Avery throws it in from center field. They hold it to a single. So a nice at bat by the Knight. And now bring up the pitcher, Bellamara. Two outs. Strike one. Foul ball out of play. Good shot of Lizzie Betancourt, freshman first baseman. Lizzie will come back next year and take over the catcher's role from her sister, Isabel Bo Betancourt. It's a high ball. 1 ball, 2 strike. The shot, that's going to be deep, and that's out of here. Over the right fielder fence. So, good blast. Going to get the Knights on the board. And that's the pitcher, sophomore. So the Knights get what they needed. (5-2). All right, so we got 2 outs here. Up at the plate, the cleanup hitter. This is number 9, Alexa Teague. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a long ball. It's hit deep. That's out. Okay, center field, dead center away field. Just went over. Just got over. Couldn't tell if it went over or under, but that's going to be back-to-back home runs. So St. Paul showing here that they belong. So St. Paul Knights put up 3 with 2 outs. Two outs, nobody on. 5-3-10 is top of the 3rd. And here's number 17, Ava Grant. One ball, 1 strike. Now she's shooting, that was a strike. No balls, 2 strikes here. Outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 out. Strike 3. So the Knights put up a 3 spot. We head to the bottom of the score, bottom of the 3rd. 5-3-10ers. Here's a home run. We do have some replay. That went right over the fence on that one. That was the second one there. And we got another one coming up here. Nope. Want to give a shout out to the Peabody PATV crew today. Jim Palmer, producer. Camera operators Ansley Perkins and Angela DeAngelis. Also Akram Machidi. And director Don Murphy and graphics Aaron O'Brien. So shout out to PATV. A lot of work to set up and broadcast the game live. And we're doing it in back-to-back days. And our hope is to be able to continue this as Peabody makes its way deeper into the tournament. Here's the first home run there over the right fielder. Look at that. That ball just had a tremendous trajectory. Cleared the fence easily. Nice job, PATV. All right, so here we go. Leading off the bottom of the third. It's number 12, Lizzie Betancourt. Foul ball. The foul ball, deep right field. Oh, wow. Right fielder made a nice play on it. Didn't know she was going to get it, but she did. Nice job. We've seen many right fielder not be able to make the play. Here's that. Here's a replay here, folks. Next up, number 15 for the Tanners, out of play. That's Doolin at the plate. Oh, the third baseman and the shortstop bang into each other. That's going to be an error. Third baseman. It was the third baseman who did not get the ball. That was Kylie Doolin. Next up, freshman Caitlin Burke. Ball's low. Shot center field, but right at her. So she's playing nice game out there. Multiple putouts. That's 2 outs. So Peabody doing their best to get on the board here. But they're not making it easy, that's for sure. The Knights. Here's J.J. Emerson. Up at the plate. If she can get on, that'll bring up Abby. A couple of people on, hopefully. That's going to get down, gets through the first and second baseman. Right fielder picks it up. So, first and second, 2 outs. Here's Abby. Abby led off the game with a home run and struck out her last at bat. So, if I'm putting my money on it, I don't think she's going to strike out again. Big opportunity for her to come back, though, and get some of those runs back. Real good opportunity. Such good concentration. Foul ball. You'll watch her, and right before the pitch, she is just so steady. Her head just is fixated on that ball in that picture, and she just is like a statue. High. The Tanners really won't try and do anything on the base pass here right now. You're not going to take the bet out of Abby's hand with men on base. It's a shot. It's a hard shot. Goes past the shortstop into left field. And that's going to plate a run. Number 15, Kylie Doolin. So Abby gets her second RBI of the day. Now Logan's up next. So Peabody does a good job of getting right back on the board after giving up a couple runs in the top of the third. Logan swings through it. So 6-3 Tanners. Bottom of the third, 2 outs. 7-inning game. High, 1-1. Change up. Logan stayed back on it. Shortstop picks it up. It's going to be safe. Safe all around. So, base runner scored. That was Doolin. And safe on the throw. Well, Masney. And on the throw to home, Abby's going to take third. So the makes an appeal on the call, but doesn't get it. Here's your replay here. So St. Paul threw the ball around, but nothing came out of it except for a run for Peabody. So Abby's on third, Logan's on first. Logan, I'm sure, will go to second. Bo's at the plate. Logan goes down to second. So Peabody gets 2 so far here in the bottom of the third. Opens it back up to a 4-1 lead. Foul tip. So 2 strikes on Bo. Bo will be attending Bates College next year up in Maine to continue her softball career. High. 1 ball is 2 strikes. So any type of hit here by Bo will be a backbreaker. Fly ball. Is going to make a play. Third baseman calls for it, and she does make the play. So Peabody puts up 2. And at the end of 3 full, your score, Peabody 10 is 7. St. Paul Knights 3. Amory, you want to come in and do the inning with me? Come on. Get you all set up here with a headset and be good to go. Turn this, make sure it's on, throw it right on. Yeah. Give you plenty of room here. Why don't you test yourself here with the audio truck? All right. There you go. You there? Say hello. And I've asked Anne-Marie Tobin from the line to come in and assist me for an inning or so. How are you, Anne-Marie?
I'm doing well, Joel. How are you?
Very good.
That was a good inning there for the Tanners.
It was. Bounced back after giving up the 3.
Yeah, I mean, Abby was sailing along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 straight outs, and the power came to hurt her.
Yeah. You got to give the talking St. Paul girls credit because, it looked like it was going to get a little bleak there, 5-0, but they put up a 3 spot.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think a big response in that last inning, and they did hit the ball hard.
Yeah.
For a couple of hard luck outs, but great base running on that Logan Lamazney little nubber to shortstop.
Yep.
That's the one thing these Tanners know how to do. They can hit for power, but boy, do they know how to run the bases.
Yeah, they really do. They're very aggressive, and they do know what they're doing once they get on the base path, that's for sure.
They sure do.
All right, so number 15's at the plate. She's going to be the number 6 in the batter order, Mac McGowan. And foul, Bill couldn't get to it. Not too high.
She grounded to second base her first at bat.
All right. So still only the second time through the order now for Abby. No balls, 1 strike. Fouled it off, strike 2. Foul back, out of play. Change up. Ooh, froze her. Strike 3. How many strikeouts she got on the day so far?
That's number 7.
Number 7. So there you go. And here's number 3, Caitlin. She's a pitch hitter, the designated hitter.
She struck out looking her first at bat.
Strike 2, so she got a cut in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes, so Abby's finding her rhythm. It's like playing catch in the backyard for the Betancourt ladies.
Just outside.
2-2. 1 out, nobody on.
There's another one.
Strike 3.
Number 8.
Number 8 in the batting order.
Foul back. Abby's ahead of another batter. I think she's been ahead of everybody this inning.
Mia Condelis. Yeah, well, she does a nice job of that. Very rarely does she fall behind a batter. Strike 2. This is what you want to see happen. You want to put a couple runs up on the board, come out, take the field, 1, 2, 3, and get right back in the dugout. Let's see if we can do it here. Check. Didn't go. Ball. Abby gave a quick glance to the first base umpire. Love that. Strike 3 right down the middle.
No doubt about that one.
So Abby comes in, takes care of business.
Strikes out the side.
So how you been in? You been traveling? You been going to other events? What have you been doing?
Well, I've been doing quite a few news events lately, but now it looks like I may be doing a few more athletic contests.
Nice.
Yes, I look forward to it.
And for those who,
of course,
who
last weekend, a big one for local graduation, Peabody High.
Mm-hmm. For those of you who don't know, Anne-Marie Tobin. Anne-Marie is one of the editors from the Lynn Item, and we also get the Peabody Weekly. I think I got it in my mailbox today. Mm-hmm. And you guys do a great job of covering the local sports scene and news scene on the North Shore.
Thank you. We appreciate it. But we can't do it without, cooperative coaches and players and people like you who are volunteering to do your best to promote these programs. It's a great thing to see.
Yep, absolutely.
When you mentioned Peabody TV, they do it all.
They do. And I love all sports, but there really is, in my opinion, nothing more pure than high school sports.
Yeah.
And you get to this tournament level, and it's obviously it's fun, it's pressure, it's exciting though, but especially as you get later into the rounds and just to see some of these athletes and what they do. And these guys, these boys and girls are all going to school full time. They've graduated now, but during the season, and that's why it's a fun time of year for them as well, especially the seniors who've graduated already and they're playing some of their final games. All right, so here we go. Number 1 at the plate, Avery Greco. Number 4 hitter in the order. Strike 1.
It's also nice to see this team, the Tanners. They missed out, as did everyone, in 2020 when spring tournaments were canceled, but the last 2 years, the operative word for them has been final. 2 years ago, they lost in the Division I North Final, I think, to Bill Ricca. And last year, of course, they lost in the state final.
Yes, they did. We went all the way to UMass for that game.
Yep.
We're hoping we get back there again, not necessarily UMass, but in the final game. Be nice to be a little bit closer to home.
Well, and especially this senior class. They have played softball together since they were very, very young. Mm-hmm. You mentioned, the Betancourts playing catch in the backyard, and a lot of these girls have been together for a very long time, had great success at the Little League level, won several state titles, regional titles. I believe they went to the World Series on one occasion.
They did. They did. Back in the day, they did win it all one year in the World Series. Maybe it might have been 9 or 10-year-olds actually. Mm-hmm. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Avery Greco at the plate. High, 2-2. A well-coached team and just a nice young group of young ladies. They have fun, and that shows. Strike 3, so good at bat for both the pitcher and the hitter. Just going to happen sometimes. Penny Spax at the plate. Penny, multi-sport athlete, Peabody hockey and obviously softball, and Penny will be going to I just had a
URI.
It is URI. It was Providence URI. Thank you for saving me there. Playing hockey, I believe.
Well, when Penny had that big 2-run single, Lertley took second base on when the left fielder bobbled it. Again, an example of how well these girls run the bases.
Yep. And yesterday she had a big 2-out base hit as well as driving too. So good to see.
Her mother told me she's going to be studying neuroscience.
God bless. We need some of them. I'm not going to be doing it. Congratulations to her and her family. There's a shot.
Another one.
It's going to get in between the right fielder and the center fielder. Bounces off the center field and is going to come back towards the infield. So she'll get a stand-up double.
It's her second hit of the day.
Still only 1 out, so that's nice. And here comes the freshman, Lizzie Betancourt. Lizzie's got 2 RBIs on the day. One ball, no strikes. Down. Foul ball right past the third base.
Lizzie spent much of the year pinch hitting, and the fact that she has 6 home runs in probably half the at-bats that some of the other starters have had is remarkable.
That's true.
I can't imagine what her slugging percentage is.
Ooh, outside. That was not outside. Excuse me, strike. So 1-2. Penny's on second. 1 out. 7-3 Tanners. Bottom of the 4th. Low. Foul ball.
Lizzie also had a big hit in that first inning, a 2-run single.
Yep. You know, it's funny, you get Abby, and you got Logan, and you got Bo, and you think you get through it, then all of a sudden you got Penny, and you got Avery, and you got Lizzie.
It's a very deep lineup.
She handled that nicely. It was a high pitch. She just whacked it out to left field, and that's going to drive in another run. She takes second on the throw, and she'll take third on the error. So Lizzie Betancourt gets the third, drives into her third run of the day. And you got a left-handed batter at the plate, so see if we can get a single, just get something over to the second base here and get Lizzie home. 8-3 for the Tanners.
This is Kylie Doolin, a junior.
Yep. Kylie's a starting third baseman. Strike 1. It slipped out of her hand there, so that'll be 2-0. Good hitters count here. Back to the pitcher. She looks back at third, throws to first, and here comes Lizzie back home, and she's going to score. So St. Paul, you know, looked like they made the right play, but Coach Palmieri still sends her, and she gets home, gets the 9th run of the game. So the Tanners open up their largest lead of the day, 9-3. And next up is a freshman.
You know, that run isn't scoring, but for the good, again, great base running by Lizzie to get all the way to third. When that ball got passed into foul territory near the dugout, she never stopped going around second base.
Yep. Going our way, out of play. And this is number 14 at bat for the Tanners. Caitlin Burke. And she's the designated hitter. Foul off. So bases are clear. 1 out. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Fly ball to right field. She makes the play. So give the outfield credit here today for St. Paul. When the balls have been in the outfield in the year, they've all made the plays. But other than that, Peabody's been putting it where they can't catch it. And that's going to be end of 4. Peabody puts up 2. And now your score currently is 9-4 Tanners. As we said, the Tanners are going to have a couple of days off here now because their opponent is not going to play until Friday. Wachusett. Here's a replay on that. Oh, nope, missed that. They won't be playing until Friday. Wachusett and I my mind escapes me. I'll get the team, but they don't play till Friday. So early word is that the next game for Tanners, if they're able to do their business here, is would be most likely on Saturday. That's what we're hearing.
Yes, I think the Wachusett game is the 9th.
Yeah, correct.
Which is Friday. And just a little piece of information that Wachusett is the only team in Massachusetts this year to finish the regular season undefeated.
Okay, right. I didn't know they were undefeated, but now they're the only team, sure.
I believe they were 20-0 in the regular season. Number 3 seed, I believe, Joel.
Four. They're 4 and we're 5. That's right. Yep. Central Catholic's number 1, and we'll get back to the other ones a little bit later. Okay, here we go. Number 7 on the 7 up at plate. The 9th batter, Izzy. Fly ball, got to be out of play, just out of the reach of first baseman and the right fielder. So we got 9-1-2. So it'd be nice to get the first out here and just mow the next 2 down. No one's, like I said, no one's really giving Abby any problems today except for the third and fourth hitters. So if they come to the plate, you certainly don't want anybody on base.
Well, and I think if you remember the first at bat for Bella, the pitcher, Abby walked her, and I think there was some logic to that she didn't want to give her anything to hit.
Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High, 2-2. Outside, so full count on the leadoff batter here in the top of the 5th. Tanner's up 9-3. Fouled it off. Good at bat by the Knight. Strike 3 swinging.
That's 4 straight for Abby.
Ball. 1 out. Nobody on. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike swinging. Sounds like the velocity has picked up a couple miles per hour. Right back to Abby. She fields the position very well. Throws over her sister, Lizzie. 2 outs. Number 13, number 2 in the batting order, comes to the plate with two men out, nobody on.
Struck out in her first at bat and singled and scored in the 3rd inning.
That's Traylon Shea. Two 2-0. Strike. It hit her. So she'll take the base. And up at bat is number 12, Bella Mara. Bella is the pitcher, and last time up she hit a blast. 2-run homer.
Interesting to see how Abby pitches to her this time.
Well, the young lady behind her hit a homer too, so if I'm a guessing man, I'm thinking Abby's going to say, let's see if you can do it again.
I think you're right.
High, ball one. So big moment here for the St. Paul Knights if they want to stick around. That hit the knob, you know, and you know, the player should have just, you know, she should have made believe it, because she said it hit the knob. She gave her coach nowhere to go with it, and now she's putting her head down and she knows the mistake she made. You know, let the umps make the call, but we don't want to see anyone get hurt. But quite frankly, they could have used a base runner there. All right, so here we go, 1-1. Outside, ball two. Still kind of chuckling a little bit, a couple of the coaches and her, but teaching moment, as they say, Anne-Marie.
A teaching moment, indeed, at a parochial school.
Oh, gets by the second baseman. Avery can't come up with a clean. She's going to throw it to third. Runner's going to go down to second. So she does get on the board on base. Second and third, 2 outs. Here's number 9. Alexa Teague, she hit a bomb the last time. Center field, they're going to walk her. Okay. Because I have you, Anne-Marie, what did the young lady behind her do? Number 17, Ava Grant.
What has she done today? Weak grounded her first, unassisted, and struck out looking.
Okay. Here's that replay here. Bases loaded, no out. Strike on the batter. Strike 2, so Abby gets ahead on the count early, 2-0. Big moment here in the ball game. Top of the 5th. 9-6. High. Strike 3. So Abby sets her down on 3 straight pitches. So St. Paul had a chance to get on the board, but did not. So going to move to the bottom of the 5th, 9-3. We can hear your truck. If we can turn down that audio from the truck, please. So here we go. We're going to move to the bottom of the 5th, 9-3 Tanners. Okay. All right, so here we go now. Bottom of the fifth inning here. And don't go too far, young lady. Dennis, you want to get on? Do a little play-by-play here, a little color. All right, so here we go. We're going to move to the bottom of the fifth. Up at bat for the Tanners is number 11, J.J. Emerson. She's number 9 in the batting order. Strike one by the pitcher. Ground ball to the shortstop. She picks it up, makes the play to first. Nice job. One out.
Grab it.
There it goes. It's fair. It's foul ball. Wow. That was out of here pretty quickly. Just a little bit ahead on the count. High. 1-1. High, 2-1. Wow, nice change up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball, Abby whacks into left field. Left fielder can't come up with a cleanly. Abby's going to go for 2, and she's going to get it. So 1 out double by Abby Betancourt. Brings up Logan. So Peabody trying to tack on a couple more, make it that more difficult for the St. Paul Knights to come back. Here's a good shot here, folks. See how quickly that ball gets out there. It gets down. It's pretty deep, and then one little bobble by the left fielder gives Abby that 1 or 2 seconds she needs to get into second easily. A shot past the second baseman. Good effort. Right fielder comes up with a clean, throws home. Not going to get her. Logan's going to take second on the throw down at home. So Logan drives in her second run of the day. That's the thing with the Tanners. I think when these other teams play the Lady Tanners, they don't realize they're better off if they will just hit their cutoff man or cutoff woman. They don't do it, and Tanners are taking the extra base constantly and keeping the pressure on the opposing team's defense. Here's Bo at the plate. Strike swinging. Bo's looking for her first RBI of the day. Foul ball. There's a pitch up the middle, up second baseman. Can't come up with a clean, but she does make the play. Gets Bo out at first, and Logan takes third. So 2 outs, Logan on third, with Avery coming up. 10-3 Tanners. Ball's low. Strike, kind of low, tough pitch to hit, but they gave the strike, so. There's a ball right up the middle, drives in an RBI. Avery Greco does it for the Tanners. Logan comes home, makes it 11-3. So Peabody putting up 2 this inning. They've done it. Here's a replay here. Peabody has put up a 2 spot the last 3 innings in a row. Penny's back at the plate. Foul tip. Penny's got 2 RBIs on the day so far. Change up, strike. She does a nice job with that pitch. And she's only a sophomore from what we heard. So I think she'll be around for a few more games here in her high school career. It's at first, 2 outs. 2 strikes on Penny at the plate. Change up. Penny stayed back on it, but hit it right back to the pitcher. Nice play. So Peabody puts up another 2 spot. Then we're going to move to the top of the 6. Tanners 11-3. So 6 outs between the Tanners and heading on to the next round. Here's a good shot here. She stayed back on the changeup. You could see it and hit it right back to the pitcher. Nice play made by everybody there all around. Give them credit. Everything stays the same defensively for the Tanners. All right, so here we come. St. Paul Knights, and looks like we've got at the bottom of the order. It's going to be number 6, 7, and 8 here for Abby. First pitch, boom, look what I found. Abby makes the play right back at her. 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Next up is number 3, Caitlin. Well, looks like we got a little pitch hitter coming in, number 19 actually. And that's Emma O'Connor. Emma O'Connor. Looks like the home plate umpire is making the notes. Strike one, swinging. Strike two, swinging. Just a little bit high. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the pinch hitter. Fouled it off. A lot of vocal activity from the St. Paul dugout. I think they understand that it's getting a little bit late in the game. I give them credit, hanging in there, making some noise, trying to help out their batter at the plate. That's a call, strike. MIAA Condoleezza at the plate. Number 8 hitter in the batting order. Strike one. Strike. One and one. Two and one. Excuse me, 1 and 2. I know there's 2 strikes in the bat. I'm not sure how many balls, 2 or 3. Ball slapped to Caitlin Doolin. Banks the play. Nice. How we doing? Excuse me, my bad. All right, so Tanner's shut the door on St. Paul here in the top of the 6th. So they'll come up to the plate leading 11-3. There's that replay. Nice play made by the third baseman. So Tanner's just 3 outs away from advancing. And nice job by the Tanners.
Did this girl strike out the second batter of that inning?
That was the pitch hitter, number 19. Yes, she did. Call third strike. Yep. So, getting out my trusty MIAA bracket here. So it's Wachusett will be playing North Andover, our neighbors from the north. Hopefully North Andover can go in there and knock them off. North Andover's had a good season, 13-7, now 14-7 after winning their opening game. And as we heard earlier tonight, Wachusett, the only Division I team to go undefeated this year, 20-0, 20-0. And Wachusett beat this St. Paul team just 2-1. It was the third game of the season, but tight game. So, and then actually they came back, and Wachusett came back and beat the same St. Paul team 8-2. So that certainly would be a great rematch. Peabody goes up against them. 4th seed against the 5 seed. That ball's hit the third base. She makes a nice play. Number 12, Lizzie Betancourt. Next up, number 15, Kylie Doolin. Shot to the shortstop. She comes up with a. She came up with a clean, but the first baseman couldn't dig the ball out. Dropped it. So Doolin's going to get on first. Here comes Caitlin Burke up at plate. One out. 11-3. Bottom of the sixth. High, ball one. Change up froze her, but it was high. Ball two. Straight down the middle, strike. Two balls, one strike, change up, strike two. 2-2. Outside, full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3, swinging. J.J. Emerson at the plate. 2 outs. Lady on first, 11-3 Tanners. It's a strike. Strike one. The low, 1-1. Oh, 1-2, excuse me. Froze her. Change up. Strike 3 looking. All right, so here we come. We're going to go to the top of the 7th. The Knights down their final 3 outs. And Abby will be facing the 9-1-2 batters. Nice 8-run cushion. Really good shot of the truck there, PATV. That's where all the magic happens. Don Murphy, our director today. Jim Palmer, producer. Aaron O'Brien on graphics. And it couldn't happen without our camera people. Ainsley Perkins, Angela DeAngelis, and Akram Machidi. Thank you, folks, everybody, for coming out and working the game today. If you're back at home enjoying the game, we hope you are enjoying it. Ball one. This is a number 9 hitter. Number 7, Izzy Tortora. Strike 2. Should be 1-1. There's strike 2. Foul ball. Foul back, out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the night. Strike 3 swinging. So top of the order here for the Knights. Number 10, Emma Nodal. Pop up. Lizzie calls it. Makes the play. 2 outs. So 10 is 1 out away from advancing to the Elite 8. 11-3. Up at the plate, number 13, Ireland Shea. I was calling Trailing. My bad. I just saw the names printed on the side of the roster. Yeah, my bad. If any from St. Paul's listening today. Smash gets out to left field past Logan. So nice job by Traylon. Excuse me, Ireland. Ireland Shea. And here's Bella Mara. Bella has homered, and she's gone the entire game pitching. She's done a nice job today, and her future looks very bright. Strike 1, down the middle. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 swinging. And that'll do it. So the Peabody Tanners advance after 9-5 victory yesterday. They come right back today. Win 11-3. Complete game by Abby Betancourt. And many players got RBIs today. And very solid victory by the Tanners here. So as we said, they'll be moving on. They're going to be playing the winner of North Andover, Wachusett. That game will be Friday. So we know they'll have a couple of days off. And most likely the game will be Saturday. It'll be could be at Wachusett, could be here. Most likely not a neutral site, but you never know. But pay attention to the local newspapers, the MIAA website. I want to thank Anne-Marie Tobin for stepping in and giving us a couple innings today, and to the projection staff and everyone involved. So that's going to do it, folks. Your final score here at Kylie Memorial Brothers Field. Your Peabody Tanners 11, St. Paul 3. Have a good night, everyone.